I realized very soon after I started looking into climate change that this is obviously going to be the most difficult challenge that the human race is going to face. We have to make sure that in everything we do, we treat Mother Nature as paramount, as sacred, and something that we cannot ignore.
Man of complete integrity who dedicated himself to the crisis of climate change. Pachauri's work in the IPCC was completely extraordinary. I don't think any people understand just how difficult it was. It was very difficult to get oil exporters, oil importers with global aspirations, oil importers who are tiny island states all together, and to agree to the science of this. It's an incredible achievement that must have required the kind of diplomacy which I cannot even imagine.
I call upon the chairman of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, Professor Rajendra Pachauri, to give the Nobel Lecture for 2007.
The panel was established in 1988 through a resolution of the UN General Assembly. One of its clauses was significant in having stated, and I quote, "Noting with concern that the emerging evidence indicates that continued growth in atmospheric concentrations of greenhouse gases could produce global warming with an eventual rise in sea levels, the effects of which could be disastrous for mankind if timely steps are not taken at all levels." This means that almost 2 decades ago, the UN was acutely conscious of the possibility of disaster consequent on climate change. Now, what I'd like to say is I was chairman of the IPCC for 13 years, and I was privileged to receive the Nobel Peace Prize on behalf of the panel in 2007. But I think the most significant thing we were able to do while I was in that position was bring out a special report on extreme events and disasters. And you see that now happening all over the world. So what we had projected, what science had told us, is now coming true. Now, I've launched something called the POP movement, which stands for Protect Our Planet. And what I see as a great source of inspiration is young people taking the lead. That's what we need in protecting our planet. Now, you may say we're just a small community. But remember what Gandhi said, a small body of determined spirits fired by an unquenchable faith in their mission can alter the course of history. What we need is the youth of the world to alter the course of history. And we cannot wait a historical period of time. We have to start today. So I'd like to request all the young people to join hands with Protect Our Planet, the POP movement.